Hello there. Welcome back to Caleb and Reese TV. It's been a long time. I've missed you guys. How have you been? So today we're going to be talking about our life goals, our 2025 goals, a life update, and plus doing a makeup tutorial for you guys. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay. So first we're going to start off with a clean canvas. I just used some miracle water and washed my face. So in 2025, I do have a couple of goals, and I'm going to go ahead and start with some of them. So, my first goal in 2025 is to save money. Y'all, I have a bad habit of spending money on just anything, literally. It could be eating out versus cooking, and I have a fridge full of food, and I would rather go out, spend the money, and not cook. So, I just don't want to waste money. Like, I want to be able, if I can't buy it five times over, it's not meant for me to have right now. And that, I'm saying that to say, like, not that, you don't have money or whoop whoop. I'm saying that because most of the times you're not going to use this more than twice. So if we're not going to use it more than twice, we're not going to use it. Also, right here is where I'm using my Subliminal eyebrow pencil. I love this eyebrow pencil. I love the color. I love the shade. This is one of my friends' brands. So if y'all want to shop, I'll definitely link it down below. She's doing a relaunch soon, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, I want to save money. I don't want to buy useless things that I'm not going to use. I don't want to keep wasting on money on things that's not going to bring value into my life. My second thing is, guys, here's a little life update too. So this is a life update plus the goal. I launched my own hair care brand. Yes, that's right. So I launched a hair growth oil, but I'll also in March be launching conditioner, shampoo, leave-in conditioner, and edge control, and some bonnet. Because me, I'm always have a bonnet on. Okay, protect that hair at all costs, and like travel kits. So that's all coming in March. But right now we do have hair growth oil, and I'm gonna link that down below too, so y'all baddies can go shop. So yeah, that's a little life update there. Now the goal is to be a successful business owner, and what I mean by success is not just making money, but like putting my time and effort into this brand. Doing the research, getting the right products, having great customer service. I want this brand to go far, and the way that we get this brand to go far is doing it the right way. So yeah, that's another one of my goals. I really want to be real successful with that. So another goal that I have is friendships. And what I mean by friendships is in 2024, I used the term friendship so lightly. Like I called everybody my friend, everybody could get in my circle. If they needed help, I was there to help them. Like I was given more than I was gaining in any of my friendships. And of course, you're not supposed to gain in your friendships, but a friendship, y'all, it's supposed to be both ways. Like it's supposed to help both of y'all mature and grow. And I was just feeling like I was getting the back end of the stick every time with all my friends. They could call me, they needed something, I have them, but I didn't have nobody that I could rely on. So yeah, in 2025, I want real genuine friends. And I do have a couple already, so shout out to my friends, my girls. I love y'all. But yeah, so I want real good friendships, real good connections. Um, I just want to be pure in my atmosphere in 2025. So another goal I have, as I know, I'm an influencer or content creator. I want to work with more brands, and what I mean by brands is, and working with them is, not just friendships, but a brandship, a partnership. I want to grow in my influencing career. I want to be that creator. And I know sometimes like we get off our rocket and sometimes we don't want to film, we don't want to record. Like I want to be a successful content creator, and I know that starts with me. So I'm gonna start filming, and I don't have a date that I'm gonna upload, but I'm gonna try to upload on YouTube twice a week so y'all can be seeing me more. Because guys, it's been 2 years, literally. And while I'm telling y'all my goals, I'm trying to tell y'all about this makeup too. So right here, I'm just doing these brows, and you should always start a little bit before your brow starts, but I didn't do it, so that's why mine a little bit boxy. But hey, sometimes we can like a boxy brow, okay? So yeah, I just want genuine friendships. I want to be a successful business owner, and I also want to step in my content creator. And another goal that I have in 2025 is to really hit my feminine era. I don't know why I couldn't get that out. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I want to hit my girl era, like getting up, taking a walk, meditating, taking time to myself. I don't really do that a lot, so I really want to force that into my 2025 life. Now, right here, you can see me using concealer. I'm using the Maybelline concealer. Y'all, does y'all skin color change like from winter to summer to fall? Mine does. So I gotta use these light products, and I'm like, oh my gosh! But watch how it just blends in to my skin. This is so crazy. So yeah, I want to be a successful business owner. I want to be a successful creator. I want genuine friendships. Another goal I have for 2025 is, y'all, I really didn't take no trips in 2024, and I'm only getting older, so I definitely want to take more trips. Um, I just want to be open to the possibility, even if it's a solo trip. I want to go. I want to book it. I just want to experience life. Like, of course, I'm going to take y'all on the journey, but I want to experience life in 2025. I don't want to be stuck home. I don't want to not get out the house. Like, I really want to go and experience that. So, right here, I'm just blending out my concealer with my brows and, put it on for my eyeshadow, which I really love this color. I don't know. It just makes me pop. So yeah, those are some of my goals. My other goal is I also want to be a successful wife and a mom. Like, I want to be a better mom and a wife. And I say this every year because there's always something that you can do different in parenting. There's always something that you can do different being a wife. If it's, getting up earlier and just cooking breakfast and just having that time. I also want to learn how to take time to myself and not just be labeled as a wife and a mom. I want to brand myself as Kayla. Like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but I feel like when you're a mom and you're a wife, or you're doing this, you're doing that, you're a 9 to 5, that becomes you. That becomes who you are. And I don't want to just be labeled as a mom or a wife. So I also, in 2025, I want to set goals. Like, I want to invest in some properties. I want to start buying land. Like, they have land for like $25 an acre right now. I want to buy up land and like put trailers on it. I have like some goals. I just want to invest money because as we're getting older, we need something to hand down to our kids. So that's definitely one of my big goals in 2025 is to invest money and not just get money and spend it on things that are not gonna bring me nothing. For an example, we buy Chipotle. We spend $20 on DoorDash to get Chipotle. We eat that Chipotle and that's $20 gone. When we could have ate at the house and still had that little $20. So I'm teaching myself to not just splurge money just because I have it. And yes, I am one of those type of people that if I got money, I'm definitely gonna spend it. I will find a way, a reason, or a how to spend some money. So my man is really good, y'all. Like, he's really good with saving money. So I'm kind of learning from him. He's like, hey, do you really need it? Or he does that, if you're not going to use it more than twice, what are we buying it for? So that kind of makes sense. And he's like, if you don't need it, don't buy it. Like, if you're never going to use it, don't buy it. For an example, I'm a skincare girly. I would buy up all the perfume. I'll buy up all the body wash. And of course, I'm going to use the body wash eventually. But now I got 10 bottles just sitting there looking at me and I'm not using all of them. So yeah, I just want to be more precise when it comes to spending. I don't want to spend just because I have it. I also, one of my big goals in 2025 is just to realize who I am. And loving yourself comes in different ways. Of course, I got the confidence, but I want to love myself from within. Like, I want to grow and sprout as a flower. Another goal I have is how I talk. I don't want to cuss. This is gonna sound crazy, but I don't want to keep cussing all 2025. Like y'all, I have a cussing problem and I cuss like a sailor. I'm doing so good that it's, we're in this video, it's been 10 minutes in and I haven't been cussing. But yeah, I have a real cussing problem. I cuss like a sailor. And I kind of just want to elevate my English or my dictionary or even my grammar, like what I use every day, like I want to elevate that. So back to the makeup video because we're gonna switch back and forth. I am blending the concealer out because yeah, we can't be going with all that concealer everywhere. And you can see if your brows are messed up, you can always go back in with a pencil and correct it. But you can't really add more concealer because then it'll just be cakey. And we don't want a cakey face. We want it to look professional and well done. So that's what I'm doing here, as y'all can see. But look at them brows, y'all. They're really coming together. I like me a little long tail. I hate that when I was younger, I shaved my eyebrows off. Yeah, that's another story time. But I shaved my eyebrows off. And now I'm like, hold on, wait. And I also want to give y'all a recap of my 2024. So in 2024, it really wasn't a bad year, okay? It didn't start off as a bad year. As y'all know, I was working a 9 to 5. I quit my job in November, I believe, or something like that, and I moved to Tallahassee, Florida, which I really love. It's great for business promotions. It's a college town too, so you meet a lot of new people and new faces. It's an amazing city. So we moved up here. I became a stay-at-home mom with my man and my baby, and I love it. My baby is now 4, y'all. Can y'all believe that? I was just looking at my old YouTube videos, like, oh my god, I really came a long way. Like, I really came a long way. So in 2024, I wasn't consistent with content. I was worried about everything else that was going on. I was worried about what people were gonna think of me, and in 2025, I'm just gonna let go of all that. I'm letting go of the worry. I'm letting go of the hate. I'm letting go of the, oh, this person. So it's definitely just gonna be about me in 2025. Me. Just playing, but yeah, y'all get the point. So right here, I'm gonna get into my eyeshadow. I really don't know where I got this eyeshadow palette from, but I'm not gonna lie. I believe it was like Timu or something like that. But y'all, the pigment in this palette is what is so important because the pigment is like golden, and I love it. Like, look at that pigment. Literally, like it pops as soon as you put it on there. So I really like this pigment, and we're gonna go for like kind of a Valentine's Day look, but kind of not. I'm gonna do a get ready with me with y'all for my photo shoot. In the comments below, drop what y'all think I should do for the photo shoot. It's a lingerie photo shoot. Your girl's turning 23 in February, so let me know what I should do. Period. So yeah, in 2025, I really feel like it's gonna be my year. It actually started off really good. I had a couple collabs. I sold some of my hair growth oil, and I've been like using my hair growth oil. So real results, and I love that I can show y'all that. Like, hey, my hair actually really grew from this. I know a lot of people will slap a label on it and say something works, and then it never does. So I didn't want to be that person. And then I can't wait to launch like my edge control and stuff and like really show y'all like, dang, like yeah, really that girl, you feel me? So yeah, that's gonna be something that's different. I also want to start, I don't know how to say this, but I want to start cooking more. So again, like I said it was saving money, but I really want to start cooking more because girl, if my man comes home to my son, do you want pizza or do you want Popeyes or do you want this? I would jump on the bandwagon. Even if we got food in the fridge, I would jump on that bandwagon. And I just want to take time out and be like, hey, no, let's save, let's eat in or let me cook. So that's gonna be what's different in 2025. I also want to try to get on a sleep schedule because y'all, my sleep schedule is so messed up. Excuse me. Um, So yeah, that's gonna be what's gonna be different. And now I'm just going in with my eyeshadow on both sides. I'm kind of liking the look here. So yeah. And then, that's some of my goals. Um, Now let's go back into the recap of 2024. So in 2024, again, we moved. We just grew closer as a family. Like, I took the family thing really seriously, like doing that wife, cleaning the house. Cause some days, y'all, I just don't be feeling like doing anything. I just want to lay on the couch and go to sleep. And I had to kind of get out of that, like get out of my pity party days and kind of take a lot of things just more seriously. Right here also I'm going back in with some white shadow to make my white shimmer pop. And yeah, this is kind of how the look's going. I kind of like this look. I really like neutral colors, so for me to like this look was kind of crazy cuz I love like browns and golds, and that's my stuff. You hear me? If it's a brown and a gold, I probably own it and I'm going to use it. I also need to work on getting another primer. Y'all drop some good primers in the comments because the one my friend told me about, it was like $7 at Target and it's $12 at Walmart. So that's almost a $7 difference, y'all. And I'm like, dang, that's crazy. But she did say it was a good primer. It's just for me, when I see something for cheaper and then I go somewhere else and it's like a big jump in price, I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Let me get the cheaper version. I said we were saving money in 2025. So, yeah, I also took a couple trips last year. We went to the beaches, but I want to go out of country. So this year, that's a little bit of the things that I wanted to be different in 2025 is I want to go out of the country. I want to go to Bali, Jamaica, Hawaii is in the US. So I want to go to Hawaii though too. So yeah, that's a little things that was different there. I actually moved away from my family, so now my family's like an hour away. I still see them. I love my family. It was nothing against them. My baby still goes down there, but we just moved, and we put everything into this move. We moved into a house, so it was just a little bit different. When we first did it, it started off kind of rocky because it was just an adjustment. And I also was working. I had a job at a car dealership, but like the dealership was so wonky. I really didn't like it. And then I also worked for 88 Solution, which is like an AT&T, but it's in Sam's Club, and it wasn't really making no money. Like I got my first check in a week, and it was like $153. And I'm like, baby, this ain't even enough gas to get from way over here because it was 30 minutes from my house. So I'm saying all this to say, like, make sure whatever you're doing fits you or fits the lifestyle that you're trying to have. Also, in 2025, I'm not going to be buying stuff just because somebody else has it. I really feel like social media puts this scenery or paints this picture that we have to have this or we have to do that. And I just don't think I have to. Like, I've never been the type of girl that's going to spend $5,000 on a Louis Vuitton purse to I don't even wear purses, so I would probably never use this purse. And I just spent $5,000 on that when I could took that same 5,000 and invested into something and turned that into 20, 30, heck, maybe even a million. So with that being said, that's what I'm trying to make like smarter decisions in my 2025. I also want to start walking, and I'm not gonna say lose weight. I just want to start walking like 30 minutes in the morning. Just go on a quick walk, and just collect that meditation time and see some scenery. So back to the makeup look. We're gonna put that white shimmer that I was telling you about. We're gonna pop that into the corner of our eyes, and we're also gonna drag it a little bit into the pink. I love this look. It was given very much Valentine's. I wish I had a white liner. I have a water liner, and that's where you put like water in it, and then it turns into like a liner. I don't really like the water liners. I know some people do, and some people draw like the little hearts and all that, but I haven't got to the point where I actually learned how to use them. So we're just gonna do a black liner on top of this, but it really came out cute. And this is that same concealer that I was using, that Maybelline. My foundation and my concealers are all Maybelline. I also need to get some more makeup to start doing this because I need primer, like I said, but I need like a face powder and some powder contour because, yeah, I can't be out here doing all this. So this is me just touching up like where I need to touch up with my makeup. And I also need to do my nails now that I'm looking and watching this video with you guys. So, yeah, that's kind of like my little recap of 2024. I just want everything to be different. I know in 2025, my baby's going to start school this year. He's also turning 5. So we have some big things coming up. I think I'm going to take him to Disney. I really think I'm going to take him to Disney because he hasn't been. And I feel like 5 is the perfect age that even though they don't remember anything, you can still take pictures. But it's kind of like, they have their favorite characters. He's in love with Bluey. I don't know why, but Bluey and Bingo is definitely a number one in our household. So that's going to be a little different. In 2024, I stopped eating pork all the way. Sometimes we do have bacon. Why I said baking? We do have bacon in our house sometimes, but in 2025, I kind of want to go all turkey based and chicken. So we eat turkey based and chicken. And to be honest, I can't taste the difference in the ground turkey from the pork after you eat it after so long. Like it just tastes the same, and it's a little bit healthier. Like I'm okay with my size, but I don't want to just keep eating unhealthy and thinking that I might live to see 150 if I eat like this. So this is where I'm deciding to go a little bit more into my eyeshadow with that silver. I really love this color. It's a really good color. And again, this palette is from Timu, y'all. The pigment, the eyeshadow for this to be from Timu, and I believe it was like $6. This is crazy. Like I really love this palette. What's your favorite palette? Can y'all comment that below because I'm also looking to buy some more palette. My friend's brand Sublimity. I can't say it. It's so hard to say. I have to ask her to say it. But I love their smoky. They have like a smoky palette, and it's brown. And also the lipstick that I use in this video is from her too. So I'm super excited for when she drops hers, so that I can share that with you. But yeah, I love the brand. I bought this last year, and the makeup's still good, like still amazing. And this is me trying to do my wing liner. I really don't usually do wings, but today I was like, you know what? I'm feeling a little frisky. So let's see if we can do a little wing. So yeah, that's my little wing that I'm doing. I like it. When it comes out, y'all gonna be like, okay, girl, you did a little something, something. Yeah. So yeah, I also want to start like a live streaming. I don't know. I said I was gonna do that or like a little podcast this year. But comment below like what do y'all think my podcast should be about? Like, should it be about mommy me, like mommy duties, or we can gossip? I don't really watch baddies no more because all they do is fight and yell. But like we could talk about baddies and I could get back into it. I heard they're going to Africa this year. So that's a big thing for them. Africa, that's crazy. And while we're on this topic of somebody else, y'all, the TikTok ban had me in a chokehold. Especially when I went on and tried to get into my TikTok and everything was out of place. I was like, oh my goodness, I couldn't believe that. So I'm still a little stuffy. I don't know what it is, but whatever's going around, I've had it for almost 2 weeks and I cannot shake it. However, in the panhandle in Florida, it's supposed to snow. So with that being said, like I really can't wait to see the snow. I can't wait to be outside. This is gonna be my first time seeing snow, so I'm definitely gonna document everything and show you guys like how me and my son and my man is because it's snowing. Like I've it snowed in Florida in 2018, July the 3rd. January the 3rd. My bad. I don't know where I got July from. It definitely did not snow in no Florida in July. But so it snowed in January and it's supposed to be 10 degrees. So If you're up north or northern, what do y'all do to stay warm? Because 10 degrees, my legs, my bones be crackling and hurting in 40-degree weather. So I can only believe what 10 degrees is going to do to me. But I also want to, like, go outside and build snowmans. But I'm not trying to slide. I have some up northern friends, and they're always like, black ice, and I slipped, and I did this, and I fell on my butt. And I'm like, yeah, I'm too big to be doing that, baby. Or an earthquake might hit. Okay, we ain't trying to get a little earthquake. So also, I'm gonna be doing a lingerie photo shoot, which I mentioned early in the video. That's gonna be for my 23rd birthday. So I'm gonna order like some balloons and probably like a little miniature cake and do a little photo shoot with that. And I don't know why I always put stuff in my mouth, but this is me drastically looking for something and can't find it. And I'm like, wow, okay. But yeah, this is kind of how the look's turning out. I'm gonna fix this little wing. Why is it that always one wing comes out great and the other one is just like horrible? Like, somebody help me, okay? I don't know where I got this wing eyeliner from. I think it's KC Cosmetics or something like that. If I find the link, I'll definitely link it. But it's definitely a good liner. I believe it's a lash glue too, but I always use a lash glue. So this is my Maybelline foundation in 350, I believe. I love Maybelline. Okay, for a drugstore foundation, I really feel like it really puts on. It's full coverage. I love the color. I love how many shades there are. Like, you can be pale, you can be dark, you can be medium rare, and they got your shade. So I definitely like that. And I just use like a little makeup brush, little painter brush, and just put my foundation on everywhere on my face that it needs to be on. And then I know some people use brushes, but I don't like the brush mark look on makeup. I kind of like the beauty blender because it just blends a little bit better. And then I wet my beauty blender. This is actually my hair water bottle, but hey, listen, we're gonna use it on here too. And this beauty blender I got from Lemonade. Y'all know the app that came out that was connected to TikTok? Yeah, I did a couple prizes, and this is what I won. And I actually like it. Like, look how well it blends. So I definitely like it. And it was a 10 out of 10 for me. I have another one, but I just don't know where it is. Maybe we can do a giveaway or something on here. I don't know yet. What do y'all think? What's your favorite beauty blender? I had to take my nose ring out because y'all know you leave your nose ring in, the makeup gets all over it, then you gotta clean around it. So I just take it out for the points of putting the makeup on. But as y'all can see, the makeup look is finally coming together. I had to make sure I get everywhere. My ears, my neck. I know some people come out and they don't begin their ears and neck. I'm one of those people that have to get my ears and my neck. Okay, everything has to be the same color. Now, with that being said, I'm still blending this out. Make sure if you got a bonnet on or a head wrap or whatever you have on, just scoot it back a little bit and get into those hairlines. Make sure that it's real, it's everywhere. Make sure that you really, really blend it in too, because we don't want it to look streaky. We want to look professional and well laid. So, with that being said, I'm adding a little bit more foundation because I see like it wasn't really full coverage right there, and I needed to be full coverage. Okay, I also need to get some blush while we're on the topic. What kind of blush do y'all use? Like, what's your favorite brand? I know they have like Elf and LA Cosmetics. Like, I know about all the drugstore brands, but what's your favorite, like your go-to blush? And do you like liquid or powder? Because I kind of like the powder, but I see a lot of people using the liquid, and it's cute too and real pigmented. Like, my friend got like a little smash box, and her colors was really pigmented, so I really like that. So, anyways, here I am just fixing up my eyeshadow where I could have, messed it up with my foundation or just wiped it off. I had to make sure that I put it all back on there. And then we're going to go in with our concealer again because we need to conceal. This is me. Do y'all lick y'all's Q-tips? Let me know. So yeah, this is me going back in and just fixing that eyelid, and then I'm gonna hit it with my concealer. And again, I use the Maybelline concealer. I want to say it's 310 or 305, I believe. I'll get it in another video and show y'all everything that I use in the description. So I definitely need some more of this. This is what's so crazy. I'm running out of products. So I just go right up under my eye and go carry it all the way up to my brow. And then when blending it in, I'm going to go all the way up to my hairline and just blend that in real good. I love a good concealer, okay? So yeah, I used the Maybelline and I just hit my T-bone basically above my eyebrows, my under eyes, and my chin. I don't know. I like a glowy chin, okay? And then I take the Maybelline concealer, but I take a darker color and I use that as contour. So I use liquid contour, and usually I go in with like a powder contour, but I don't have it. I need to again. I need to re up on my makeup, y'all. My makeup is probably from 2022 when I was posting those YouTube videos. Okay, but hey, thank y'all for subscribing and staying here, and thank y'all for being true subscribers and holding it down. Okay, y'all was holding it down for me. So yeah, this is I kind of let it sit a little bit before I go in and I blend it. And then I go in with my same blending brush and I just blend that all out. And I try to like really, really get it good. So yeah, I'm just blending away, okay? At this point. And make sure you blend it all the way up, all the way down, get it really good and blended. And look at that coverage. See, Maybelline has a good coverage, and that's what I like about Maybelline. And I always do my light before I do my dark. Some people do their dark before their light, but I feel like you need to blend the light into the dark. And look at that. That's that's a good coverage, y'all. And then I blend my dark out. I said bring. I just bring my concealer up to the contour and go ahead and blend that out. And you see, Maybelline dries a little bit faster than most concealers, so you kind of got to work with it. If you're ever at like a stopping point and it's like not blending out, just wet your brush a little bit. Yeah, so make sure that you blend it out. Again, if it ever gets stuck, just wet it with your setting spray or some water. And then I get my nose too. I like to have my T-bone really good and highlighted. And then I blend my contour out. Do you see the contour line? So you got to make sure that no lines are harsh when you're doing makeup. And that's really what I focus on. I don't know why I keep stuttering like I can't talk. Um, y'all, I hit my nail today and it hurts so bad. So I'm trying to talk through the pain, but it hurts. So make sure your chin is really blended. I have a lot of blackheads sometimes. So I make sure that after I take my makeup off, I really clean my face really good. But this is kind of what it's looking like. What do y'all think? Yeah, we're gonna have to rate this look at 1 through 10. And would you try this look or these products? So this is my LA girl. I think I got this from Dollar General. I'm not even gonna lie. And this is my bronzer. So what I'd like to do is I like to go in and kind of add the warmth back to my face because I can't be walking around here without some warmth, okay? So I just add color back to my face because everything else is highlighted. And I really like these products. These are products that I've probably been using for years. And I probably had for years. So again, I need to upgrade them. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it, okay? Don't try to fix it and don't try to replace it. And it's not broke. And why do I always lose something? Y'all, tell me why your girl will lose everything. If it's not attached to me, I will lose it. So then I just go back in with my beauty blender and I wet it a little bit. And I'm just making sure everything is very well blended and there's no harsh streak lines in any of my makeup. So when you're using a brush, sometimes you'll get the hard streak lines. And I just take a beauty blender and just make sure everything's patted well. And this is where I'm starting to feel myself, okay? Like, okay, the makeup look is giving what it's supposed to give, okay? I'm getting too happy because why am I swinging my hands? And then I use banana powder. I got this from a girl on TikTok maybe 2 years ago. She did like a $40 grab and she would like grab makeup and send it to you. Y'all. I got so much from her. I don't know if she still does it. It's like the scoops on TikTok. I don't know if y'all ever see them, but yeah, I got so much makeup, lipstick, makeup. I think I got a lip liner brush. I got this too, and it's real pigmented. It's so good, and I can't find this stuff nowhere, and I can't remember the girl who did it. So if you are subscribed to me and you are the girl who did the scoops on TikTok, please let me know so I can buy me another scoop, okay? Because I'm definitely in love with this, okay? I've never had a banana powder like this, and I tried to order one, and it came too dark. It was like a translucent, darker color. It was like a more of an orange golden color. And if I still have it, I need to give it to an MUA that's up here where I live at. So this is where I'm just putting all my powder in. You see it's almost gone. I'm shaking the bottle basically. I'm shaking the last little drops out so I can, bake my face. And when I'm baking my face, I like to go ahead too and start on my lashes and put my lash glue on there. Um Here's a question for y'all. Have y'all tried the lash clusters or do y'all still like the lash strips? I like strips as long as they're like more fluffy. But recently, if I've been in my little cluster girl phase, and I love me some clusters. I don't know, it's quick, easy, and they last about 3 to 4 days. However, I've never tried to do makeup on top of my clusters. So I'm gonna apply my lash glue right upon that eyeliner line, and just to make sure my lashes are sticking really good, I apply a little bit extra because it dries out really fast, and sometimes those corners don't always go how you need them to go. So I apply it. This is kind of what works for me, and I make sure that I get them corners, y'all. Now, sometimes I also put the lash glue on the lashes, but I feel like when you do it this way, you don't have to do that. And I also use a mirror and I look down. So for people who don't know how to put strips on, if you take a mirror and you look down, you can see the line, your lash line, where you need to put the lashes at. Now, these are some lashes that I got from like a wig, um, the wig box. These are the lashes that came with it from the vendor. So they're not usually my everyday fluffy lashes, but they definitely did work for me on this day. What's y'all's favorite brand of lashes? Let me know in the comments. So here I am making sure that my lashes is not poking me, like that they're gonna be good for the rest of the evening. Cause I love this makeup look. Like it was definitely really coming out how I wanted it to. So it was very important for me to make sure that my lashes wasn't gonna poke me and my eyes wasn't gonna water. So this is kind of what the lashes are looking like. Again, like I said, I actually like them, but they weren't really fluffy. I like fluffy lashes. I'm still in my real fluffy girl lashes stage. I mean, not real fluffy like caterpillars, but I like them a little bit long like butterflies, but like a natural butterfly. You feel me? So yeah, that's kind of how I like my lashes, and I'm gonna plop the other one on too. And I go ahead and get my mirror, and I look down. I also add mascara to my eyelashes, my real eyelashes, so that the color, sometimes you get makeup on them. So I just do that so that everything blends really well. And as you can see, it really blends really well. You're not getting no mixed pieces. My eyelids are eyelashes are all the same color. I don't know why I said eyelids. So the makeup really came out really, really cute. I definitely like this look. Um, Again, I don't really experiment with colors, but I'm definitely gonna try a pink look too. So, what color do y'all use on your eyelids, or do y'all use color? I know some people who only use concealer, and this is the same product that I got from the girl who I told you did the scoop. This is her setting spray. I really like it. So I put setting spray on before I blend my banana powder out, or as you can see, my baking powder. So I'll go ahead and blend that out and make sure there's no harsh lines. Again, make sure you're really doing the job. I like banana powder. I like the definition that it gives and the brightness that it gives. And the makeup look just comes together. And then I put it right there on my T-bone. And then I'm going to go in and hit under my contour and just blend that out. Now, the pressed powder that I was talking about, I usually go in, and if it's a little bit too light, I just go in and fix it a little bit. And make sure that y'all are getting your nose, okay? So this is kind of how the look's looking. Y'all see I'm getting happy. I'm like, okay, the look is coming together. Okay, girl? So right here, I'm going to take that same bronzer and I'm just going to hit my face one more time with my bronzer because as you see, it's not blending all the way. So the bronzer really helps it blend a little bit more and no more harsh lines because I don't like those harsh lines, okay? As your makeup, it should look like you're painting on a canvas. So the Maybelline has full coverage for the face, and then you go back in with that contour. It looks really good. And this is just a brush that I'm going in and patting my face up and making sure everything's looking good. Now, again, I told you that my friend had a makeup brand, so I'm going to be using her lip stick, and then I'm also going to be using a NYX lip gloss because I love their lip gloss. So right here, I'm going to take that same palette and I'm going to pop some of that white in the corner of my eye. I don't know why I do this, but I love popping a little bit of color in the middle of my eye. I don't know, it just does something for me, okay? It just gives that natural pop look and I have little eyes, so it kind of makes it a little bit bigger. So what I do is I just take that color and I'm going to plop it right in the corner of my eye, as you can see right there, and I'm gonna do it on the other side and just make sure they match. Okay, and I have a little light brown eyes, so when I do this it makes them a little bit darker, and it just, I don't know, it just goes together real well. So that's one of my favorite parts about that. So once I get done with that, I already done set my face. I did my little pop of my eyeshadow. I'm gonna go ahead and put my nose ring back in because we're almost finished. So we need that nose ring. And y'all, I finally hit the stage of my nose ring where it doesn't close when I take something out. Y'all know what I'm saying? It would close. It used to close every time I took it out. But now we're doing a little bit better and I can just plop it back in. So I plopped it back in. As you can see, I still have a little harsh line from that banana powder. So I'm going to go back in and blend that. And then I'm using some highlighter that I also got to get some highlighter because this is from a brand one of my other friends had, and it's just like loose translucent or loose um highlighter. So I like the highlighter that comes all the way together and it's like the powder form. So here I am doing my lips. This is the NYX. I love their lip gloss. I love how buttery it is. I love how it glides. And I'm actually using this as a lip liner because I don't have a brown lip liner. However, my friend did send me a little box. So we're going to do a makeup look with her box when it comes in. And then I'm just putting on that lipstick. Oh, I love a good lipstick. Guys, this look is definitely coming together. And then I'm gonna take the red that I was telling y'all about that I got from the scoop, and I'm gonna pop a little bit of red on there because it was a little bit brownish, and we had a little bit of pink in there, so we're just gonna make it a little bit more red. And I actually love the color. Like that's really one of my favorite colors. So I'm just plopping that red right onto that brown, and not too much, just a little bit to darken up the tone of the red. So this is the look. It was definitely coming together. At this point, I was really feeling myself. I don't know why I always get makeup on my shirts or on my jacket. So that's why I'm kind of dusting it off. And then we're going to get into this hair. Now, y'all know that I have my hair brand. So in 2025, we're definitely going to have natural long hair. I did a twist out the other day, maybe 4 or 5 days ago. So these twists just been in my hair. And as taking them down, this is like my first ever real twist out. I did it once before, like for my maternity pictures almost 6 years ago. And I'm just taking my hair out, unraveling it, and I actually really like how kinky and curly it is. I'll probably definitely do this again and just do my parts a little bit better. Here, I kind of just had like big ones and not little ones. I really didn't know how to do it, so I was just doing it at this point. So what I do is before I unravel, I put some coconut oil on my hair, on my hand, not my hair, and then I go ahead and unravel. So they said that you're supposed to use oil, so that was my oil choice. I didn't want to do that hair growth oil, so I'm just oiling it up, making it shiny. This is where I decided that it's probably a better idea just to tie it up, and I'm just taking them out. And some of my ends were like kind of a little bit harder than the other ones, but it was definitely still coming together. So that's what I liked about it. I'll probably give this hairstyle a 8 out of 10. I'm gonna definitely try it again a different way and see if the results change. So the thing I hated was unraveling. To be honest, I felt like the unraveling process took a little bit longer. However, that was okay. It's okay. We're gonna get through it. So here I am unraveling all of them, and I'm not even gonna lie. I found one 2 days later. So 2 days after this video, I found another one. Yeah, I have too much hair. That's what it comes down to. I just have too much hair. So something has to give. So I'm just finishing this up, added some more coconut oil, and then I'm gonna fluff it. There we go. And I also take some edge control and I'm gonna slick the front part down and make it just look a little bit more presentable for my pictures. Yes. Yes. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like. See y'all in the next video.